money fast to live the good life. There's so many ways to make money right now. If you play small, you're going to stay small. You got to open your heart and mind to abundance all around you. You got to really believe that there's abundance all around. Once you open your mind to it, then ideas begin to drop on you like this. They begin to come to you. You got to wake up in the morning and desire opportunity. There are so many avenues to manifest the life that you want right now, but they come in the form of opportunity and work. So sometimes we don't want to take on any more, or we don't want to learn anymore. We don't want to grow anymore, and we don't want to let any more people into our life, so we can't have anymore. In order to have what you don't have right now, you're going to have to open the door and let somebody new in. You're going to have to get some new information. You're going to have to go to some new places, and you're going to have new thoughts. So a lot of times we just don't think we can really have anymore. Our mindset has been set to a certain level of income, a certain level of driving, a certain level of living. And so even when we get money, we decrease it back to what we believe we're supposed to be. That's why you could get a $10,000 windfall during the pandemic and say, if I ever had $10,000, I would invest in myself, I would start a business, I would have all this stuff happening. And then a lot of people had $10,000, and then after the pandemic, you still $10,000 in debt or behind. Why didn't you do what you said you would do with it? Because your mindset wouldn't let you. And it's probably the people you're hanging around, probably everybody else around you did the same thing that you did. Because you got to let new people occupy that space in your life to do something different. When you're in the right network, then it changes your net worth. You can save thousands of dollars. You can earn thousands of dollars. You can get a hold of thousands of dollars. You can multiply thousands of dollars when you know the right people. Like people in the Women in Wealth Club. Put that plug in there. It's true. You get in the right clubs, the right people, it changes things. Things like the Women in Wealth Club, you get knowledge of investments and payouts. You learn how to get credit cards where you can get $2,000, $200,000 instantly. You don't have to go get a loan or a grant. You don't have a money problem. You have an idea problem, a people problem, a network problem, a community problem. So you learn things like that in Women in Wealth, how to raise your rich kids, how to save tens of thousands of dollars at a time, how to create a financial portfolio. You got to be on to hear it, though. How to get stock investments, real estate for profit, day trading, safety deposit box, and what they can do for you. You can make money fast to live the good life. There's so many ways to make money right now. If you play small, you're going to stay small. You got to open your heart and mind to abundance all around you. You got to really believe that there's abundance all around you. Once you open your mind to it, then ideas begin to drop on you like this. They begin to come to you. You got to wake up in the morning and desire opportunity. And remember, opportunity means work. And sometimes opportunity means investment for your advancement. You got to get yourself in position that when opportunities do arise and they're really good, that you can take advantage of the opportunity, that you can invest and take advantage of them. Sometimes you got to move quick and fast on opportunities, but there are a lot of them around you. More now than ever. I've never in the history of my entrepreneurship and work life seen so many opportunities as I have in the last 5 years. I told my team, I was like, you all work for me, and I'm only going to pay you so much. But if you listen to me, I can make sure that you are all very, very rich. So many opportunities, so many things, and some of them are risky. And of course, I know your mindset is going to determine the level of risk that you take. But everything doesn't have to be super risky. It starts with knowledge. You got to invest in your advancement. Some of you, you pay to be here, but some of you won't pay for coaching. You won't pay for a workshop. You won't pay to get help. But then you got on your goal list, you're going to be a millionaire. How? 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 Who's going to show you? How is it going to, when is it going to happen? Who's going to tell you where the gold is? If you never want to invest, I'm scared. You can't be scared of everything. One of the keys to making a lot of money is stay around people making a lot of money. Get in the room. Get on the plan. I remember the first program I got in, the first coaching program I got in, I had no idea what I was going to do. No idea where I was going to go. I didn't even have any idea what they was talking about. I just paid and signed up because I felt like I needed to. But you know what? After about 3 months, me and Audrey made a trip, a personal trip. They invited us for a trip to their house. Man, I left that house, came back home. 6 weeks later, I made $100,000. Having no idea. But my mind was shifted. I was thinking, I was rearranging. I was like, oh my God, there's so much money. There's so many things I could do. But I had to get in the room. Why are you staying outside the room? Why are you on the outside of everything, looking in on the inside, wanting everything on the inside, and all it takes is a step in? What are you afraid of? Get away from people talking broke. Wearing poverty like a badge. People can really go in on some broke conversations. Ooh, I don't have this, and my car went out. Then you don't know, then I got a flat tire, then my heat went out. Now, girl, we got to fix the back furnace, and then my kids is getting married, and then they're doing the, like they can go on and on and on and on and on like it's a testimony. You wearing poverty like it's a badge. Nobody's going to come along and give you a check for poverty. Stay in the company of cash creators and get away from judgmental people who hung up on how much your car cost and how much your purse cost and how much your house cost and your shoes and your hotel and first class. Get away from people hung up on what you paying for something, they not giving you no money toward it. Don't even speak about what I'm paying for something unless you're about to contribute. They're hung up on everything that you're doing, everything you pay for. Don't listen to it. Get away from it. People I'm telling you, people want to speak to what you can have because they're afraid if you keep getting it, how far you're going to pass them. Every time you get the guts to finally rise up, then you got Sister Suki over here trying to remind you of who you are. Like I finally got the guts to rise up and say, I want the BMW. I got the guts. I finally rode it and I drove it. And then you go post it on Instagram and then somebody be like, it don't take all that. Or, I thought you were so-and-so. What are you doing with that? You're supposed to be a therapist. Why are you driving a car like that? Because I'm a rich therapist. Get off my timeline. Get off my timeline. Tell people, get off my timeline. Worrying about what I got. You didn't like that one, you're going to really be worn out by the next post. You got to start connecting with the right people.